Hi Libra, welcome to your 2021 snapshot. This is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. As always, just keep in mind, okay, the readings are very general, especially with forecasts. And if you've ever had a private reading with me, you know we go much more in depth. With forecasts, we really get the most out of them that we can. But for the purposes of YouTube, reading for so many people, I'm just going to keep it as a snapshot, alright? If you would like a private reading, all that is in the description box below, and forecasts are actually on special. So, let's see. Libra for 2021, what are you dealing with, Libra? What's going on? What can you expect? Six of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, the Hermit, Queen of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Nine of Swords, Temperance, Three of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Who did I just do? Gemini. Did you just do Gemini? Yeah. Gemini had the Two of Swords as the last card as well in December, so you might have some Gemini placements, so you might want to watch the Gemini reading. And they also had the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords. I think they also had the Hermit. I can't remember. But, yeah, definitely watch all your signs, okay? So, bottom of the deck, the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is an energy of time out, break, rest, recuperation before we go back into the fight, okay? Or into the whatever it is that we're taking a break from. Now, what I'm seeing here, Libra, you have taken a step back and decided to focus on just one particular thing, most likely work or your hobby or something, or your business. You've taken a step back, especially from love for some of you. And it looks like at this time or during 2021, you have a really solid option for love, but you're not sure you're ready to come out of this comfort zone. Okay? So that's what you're going to have to decide in 2021. For others of you, this just talks about the fact that you've been in your safe little area, your comfort zone, yeah? Where you know what's going on, you know what to expect, things are within your control, no surprises type thing, and you've been really, really happy with that because it feels safe, yeah? But throughout 2021, you're going to have options, opportunities, and sometimes actual nudges, because the energy, the universe, your guides, your angels, whatever, the energy is trying to get you to go back out there, okay? You've been in this Four of Swords for long enough. It's time to step out of the rest phase. It's time to step out of the quiet contemplation, stable, nothing new type phase, okay? And they're trying to do that with the Princess of Cups, with the Page of Cups, through an offer that is genuine with a lot of great potential. And I almost feel like it's once in a lifetime for some of you guys, okay? So, January, we have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles sees you receiving recognition and rewards, especially financial, for your work. This is receiving the results of your labor, pretty much, okay? So if you've been really pushing yourself, whether this is in love and work and business, whatever, if you've been really pushing yourself and staying consistent and staying on track, okay, this is where you're seeing the results of that, and most likely it's going to be monetary. This is receiving what you've asked for, what you've applied for, what you've been working for, okay? Because it can also be, if you've applied for stuff, this is also coming back because it's coming to you because you've done the work, you've put it all together, you've presented it, or whatever the case may be, okay? In February, we have the Five of Swords. Now, in February with the Five of Swords, there might be either a difficult conversation happening, or it's growing, it feels like growing pains, okay? It feels like uneasy energy, but it's because it's trying to push you out of your comfort zone. So this may come in the form of people you don't get along with anymore. things don't come together for you anymore. Not as easily, not as nicely, neatly. Okay, why? Because you have to make a change, you have to try something different, you have to take a chance perhaps. So expect February to be a little bit uncomfortable, okay, because of words said or people that you're dealing with or the situations that you're involved with. It almost feels like you don't belong there anymore, okay, with whatever that is. March with the Seven of Swords, you're still trying to pretend that everything's fine, it's just a phase, and it'll go back to normal. So you're trying to avoid having to make a change. You're trying to avoid leaving a group or leaving a situation that just doesn't make you happy anymore or doesn't fulfill you anymore. Because again, it would mean you stepping out of that comfort zone. Okay? So for March, you're trying to shy away from anything that would involve a change. You're trying to shy away from really addressing, okay, if I am to make changes, what would they look like to me? If this is about other people, be mindful with the Seven of Swords. Things might not be said, or not completely. You know, there's half-truths, there's tiptoeing around the truth. So if you do have decisions to make or anything like that, just make sure you get to the facts, okay? In April, we have the Hermit. So with the Hermit, you're going back within your own little world. You see, you even have a box there, like she's looking through a window, okay? But she's in between four walls, isn't she? So this is going back into your comfort zone and trying to make sure you can stay there, okay? So things are a little bit uncomfortable. It seems that you need to be making changes, but you're not quite sure you want to do that, so you're kind of waiting it out just in case this is a phase. And this is spending time in solitude and almost like waiting for things to calm down. Focusing on something else, waiting for things to calm down. Around May, you have the Queen of Cups. This could be a water sign energy, a Gemini. A Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini for some of you. But there's an offer that comes your way from this person. Or this is someone that comes into your life that you feel like you want to hold on to them. You feel like you want to make sure they don't leave your life. Okay? Or you want to keep them there in a particular role if it's not with love. Okay? And this is someone who's very kind, patient, understanding, nurturing. I do feel like there's a conversation. So whether you're dating briefly or there's a conversation around feelings or past relationships or that sort of thing, or there's a conversation around what they have to offer, okay, and how you feel about that, if it's not with love, for example, okay? Someone else had the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords in their spread. I can't remember who it was. In June, we have the Eight of Pentacles. With the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like this is working on something. I feel like you take what was talked about with this Queen of Cups and you decide to work on it. Okay? Because this is just putting your nose down to the grinder and focusing on one thing, perfecting something, improving something. So maybe you feel like you have to improve something about yourself or change something about yourself in order to be with this Queen of Cups or to accept what she has to offer or to come together in whatever else way, whatever other way, okay? July, you have the Two of Cups. So this is properly coming together. It can be the beginning of a new love relationship. It can be the beginning of a beautiful friendship with the potential of turning into a love relationship. Or it's just a partnership of any other kind where the effort of both parties is equal. So you get what you give, pretty much. But again, it comes attached to something you have to work on. It comes attached to something that you have to perfect about yourself or improve about yourself or your work, okay, depending on the scenario. If this is a romantic situation, then with the Two of Cups there, it is true love. It has a lot of long-term potential, and you just balance each other out. In August, we have the Nine of Swords. So it's like you say, okay, all right, yes, I'm going to do this. And then you're starting to see how things change in your life, how you're starting to change, and that just makes you a little bit uncomfortable. You're afraid of seeing it through, because it will start making changes in your life. And listen, it doesn't have to be something, it's normal. When you bring something new into your life, it will change other things in your life to make room for it. Okay? So if you, for example, meet someone new, of course your life is going to change, because you're going to then have to incorporate that person into your day-to-day. So you're going to have to work some things differently. You're going to have to work different hours, work in a different way, work more on your communication, make more room for this person in your life. Okay? So that's just normal. That's just what you do. Same thing with a new job. The same thing. But you're starting to see the changes within and without, and it makes you anxious. It makes you anxious with the Nine of Swords. In September, you have the Temperance card. With the Temperance card, this is you trying to find a new balance. This is you trying to work with what you have, trying to adapt. I also see this for some as a conversation, an honest conversation, or that could be your guidance, an honest conversation with this person, whether it's in a love sense or otherwise, where you are addressing everything that is changing and how you feel about that, what you need, what you need support with, what you need patience with. If you need a couple of days to yourself to kind of clear your head, be honest and have a conversation, because the other person will meet you halfway with the Temperance card. Like I say, whoever this is, they are going to balance you out. You're going to balance each other out, and they want to work with you just as much as you want to work with them. Okay? In October, we have the Three of Cups. So this is celebration and growth from that Two of Cups. Yeah? So you have a progression. So this is, it can be reconciliation, it can be reunion, it can be just going out, dating, celebrating, but it is a deepening of something. It's taking it to the next level. It's growth, okay? And happiness as a result. So you stick it out, you have a conversation over what you need and how you need it, and you grow. That's what this is. In November, we have the Queen of Swords. So with the Queen of Swords in November, I'm seeing this as you trying to decide what you're going to do, if you're going to pursue this or just cut it out and go back to the same way that you've done things. Okay, why? Because a lot is changing, and you see the potential in this new opportunity. You see it growing. You see the potential. You see where it could go. And you have to make up your mind of whether or not you want to have faith in it and see it through, or, and risk it, basically, because that's a risk for you. Because what if it doesn't work? You know what I mean? Or if you don't want to take that chance and you just want to go back to your comfort zone. All right? And then December with the Two of Swords, you're split. You're in two minds about it, because you don't know that it's not going to work. You don't know that it's a mistake. You don't know. Also, all these, you're trying to go through each of your anxieties and each of your fears that pops up in your head. And you can't say, oh yeah, that makes sense. But at the same time, you can't say, oh no, that's impossible. You know what I mean? So I feel that, at least for the time being, you're going to see it through till you have more information to make this decision. Now, that's absolutely fine and it's the right thing to do, but what I want to say with that is, especially if this is in a love sense, do not detach yourself from the situation to try and view it rationally, because you can't do that with an emotional situation. It will not give you accurate information if you want to look at that way, okay? So be in it and see how it goes. Don't separate yourself from it and try to observe it from the outside, because it will be a compromised perspective, okay? And you might end up throwing something away that's actually really, really beautiful. So just a bit of a heads up there, okay? Same thing with any other kind of opportunity, but especially with where emotions are involved, okay? So this is an absolutely amazing reading, Libra. You have the opportunity to not only step out of your comfort zone because it's becoming a bit of a gilded cage, yeah, but step into a new direction that it won't hurt you. It will help you grow. It will help you develop, and it will make you very, very happy. It will be adjusting every step of the way and learning as you go, absolutely. But it's a safe way to come out of that gilded cage. It's a safe way, and it's a safe place for you to come out of your shell. Okay? So hopefully this makes sense. Remember to watch all your other signs. I hope that the reading helps. If you are dealing with these energies, do let me know. But it is beautiful, okay? It's amazing. I hope you take advantage of this. So I'll leave it at that, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.